Tiger Woods, this was announced yesterday in the middle of the Barstool Classic Championship. Tiger Woods to write his own memoir, and it's going to be called Back.
This is great.
Very exciting.
So this is something the room was split on the Brooks and Roy thing. I think we're going to go 4-0 in terms of that, if we're happy about this or not. We're very happy. Back?
You have to be. With I'm Back, everything that we're talking about now, this comes out as Back. This book is going to be amazing.
His whole career has been centered around the word back, right? Like
highs and the lows.
Highs, the lows, his back. He is back. It's just the perfect word.
Like 7 different times there's been a massive narrative in the sports world of like, is Tiger Woods back? And he titles his memoir Back.
Also, it's everybody else talking about him. Now he's going to be like the central point pushing the information out. It's going to be so good.
Here's the question everyone once answered. Do you think he wanted to name the book Tiger Woods? And it was taken.
I don't think so. I think Back is such a good name that there wasn't any other option.
If we ever talk to Tiger Woods, I think I may ask him. Like, well, you just wrote this book about yourself. Like when you're sitting in the room thinking about, like, what should we name the book? Like, well, Tiger Woods would be a good one. Like, taken. Taken by that book with your face on it.
See, I picture them, brainstorming names for a book. Everybody's in there. The whole team's in there. There's probably some people hired to be there to help think of a name. And I picture Tiger just staring at the ground in the back of the room, sitting on a chair, and he just whispers, Back.
Oh.
And the place goes crazy. My favorite part of this whole thing is the release that he put out. He said, I've been in the spotlight for a long time, and because of that, there have been books and articles and TV shows about me, most filled with errors, speculative, and wrong. Putting out his book, part of the reason he's putting out is because he's just furious that people have been talking shit about him.
He hates those books.
Decades. He hates them. And on this show, I think we can all agree that we will no longer acknowledge any other Tiger biographies or TV shows that are not strictly put through Tiger Woods and put out by him. I think that's kind of how we got to land on it.
Well, I think that we're doing the right thing, which is that no longer will we consider any previous works on Tiger Woods not done by Tiger Woods himself to be based in fact.
I will throw out the
100%.
previous Tiger Woods books.
You can't do it. This is coming straight from the guy, Tiger Woods.
Some guy reached out to me, and actually I think it's a great idea to like read chapter by chapter and then talk about it on each show, because there's going to be too much in this book to go through in one episode that we'll just do like
you
a
think
15,
he's going to dive into
30-minute
everything?
segment.
I want to say, one of the last books that came out about him, the guys didn't even know how to say Jordan Spieth's name correctly. They say Jordan Spieth. So if that doesn't tell you that you should have viewed any previous Tiger Woods works with severe skepticism, that will confirm it. And you should know going forward that the only thing you should treat as gospel about Tiger Woods is the Tiger Woods book called Back.
Can you imagine the chapter where he talks about winning the 2019 Masters? Get a bottle of wine out, get the Kleenex out, get the lotion out, and just get ready to read that over and over and over again. That's going to be...
I almost would want it read to me. Just sit back with a bottle of wine and get like professional reader. Who's the guy that does like Nat Geo or
Morgan Freeman?
David Attenborough?
Yes.
You're thinking of Planet Earth?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Get him to read it to us with a bottle of wine and just enjoy it.
I want it in every form. I want to read it. I want to read it out loud to myself. I want Attenborough to do it. I want Freeman to do it. I want Jeff Bridges to do it. I want everybody to do it, because it's going to be that good. The way he's going to map out that win and talk about it and what it meant to him, what it meant to his kids. It's going to be Tiger porn.
You know what Tiger? You know what also Tiger may be doing, which would be genius, is there's no like release date. There's nothing about the release date. He may just keep this dangling forever, and then any other report that comes out about him, he can be like, no, like that. I'm not going to comment on that now. You're going to have to wait for the real story.
I'll clear that up in the book.
Yeah.
It's a great PR stuff.
If he does that, this is going to sell more than the Bible. If he and then he finally puts it out when he's like 75 and it's just everything. Yeah. Even like little shots. He's like, oh, by the way, Alan Shipnuck said this, and I would like to clear this
just 200,000 pages of information that everything that he's gone through.
It's just like a journal. He just writes like time, date.
Clear that up in the book.
It is interesting that there's no release date. There's nothing. He's just like, by the way, I'm going to put this book out. It's going to come out eventually, but I don't know when.
He's going to want people on their hands and knees begging for this book. I think we're going to have to wait for this thing.
The thing yesterday came off like yesterday was Tuesday. Came off like on Monday. Tiger called his team, was like, "Hey, I'm going to write a book. It's going to be called Back." And they're like, "All right. We're gonna announce that tomorrow."
That's huge.
The picture of him, he looked great. He looked, it looked very.
His hair looked
fantastic.
Yes, it did.
You wanted to say it.
I did.
Yep. Good thing you didn't. That's why that kitty exists.
This is everything we've ever wanted.
Boy, I hope he dives into all the scandal stuff because like I want to hear it from him. You know,
I think he will. Yeah. I think he will. Yeah, but I think
it would be an outrageous book if he skips for like it just goes from chapter.
10 years went by. Yeah, and I had a bad back.
I was gonna say.
15 years went by. I got a new car.
It just like the next chapter, it just says 15 years later, and then has a little ellipse with ...
Yeah.
I was gonna, it just keeps going.
Or like every book has just a page ripped out.
What I was going to say is I think he will or he just won't. It'll be one or the other where he'd be very honest and candid about it.
You can't gloss over it.
No,
I could see him doing it where all he does to describe it is he talks about how where he'll be like, yeah, I had like, and then in 2010 I suffered some pretty tough like back injuries, so I wasn't able to perform at the highest level.
Yeah,
he'd be like, and I could see him going through that whole being like, no, it was the injuries. Like I was the big thing on everybody's mind. Why I struggled. It took me 11 years to win a major. Before I was back, I had all these injuries, and that was the only thing.
One night I got a pitching wedge through the window, and then 15 years later, I'm back.
No, that would defeat the whole purpose.
What I can't wait for is what they always do with these books.
Well, that is the joke, that he's going to like ignore it.
Right, that was the joke.
Yes.
What they always do with these books is initially when it finally comes out, which could be 6 months or 6 years. I don't know. But the first story, because he's got all the stories. It's him. He's got them all. Anytime any sort of story comes out about Tiger that people haven't heard before, they go crazy for it. So that's going to be a book full of those. I just can't wait for the first story that they tease to get people to buy the book. Yes. That thing is going to be something that nobody has ever heard before.
It'd be great if the whole thing's just a fact check. If he went through and like quoted what people wrote here, was like, nope, here's the real story.
That would be good too, or at least a section of it. It's going to be great.
Out of like Hank Haney's book, and then
what other? Yeah, he like.
Oh, he's going to drag.
Just ripped him.
He just annotates his Hank Haney's book. That's what it is. It's whatever it's going to be, whatever form he decides to take it in. We're ready for it.
What if he?